Hello, hello, hello! Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to the show! The greatest show on Earth. Only if you're a flight simmer. But, good evening, good evening, good evening. Gamer Pigs, what's going on, man? Cairo Weaver, what's going on, man? How's it going? Zonk1313, what's going on? So close to 100. Yeah, I know. We've gained subscribers since we were last on. It's been more than a week. It's been a while. So I'm feeling good. I think do apologize for the lack of streams. Been a little busy with work, things going on. Sometimes it's hard to sit down and flight sim. So do apologize if I'm a little rusty today. Oh, so very close indeed. But I'm not in the subscriber game. I mean, I do appreciate it, but not my goal. My goal is just to share my fun with you guys. So, no commercial ambitions for me, at least not yet. I don't really have the time for it, guys. I just like to share. So, all right, we're back in the Saab today because, quite frankly, I don't know if you guys do this. I'm sitting at work and I'm thinking, man, I really want to fly. Really want to fly. Really want to get the chance to fly. And all I can think about is flying this plane. I love this plane. Almost to the same extent I love the IXEG. So, before we hop in the cockpit and get going, let's get some ATC action going on here. And let's pull that up. I don't know why I didn't do this before. Cairo said, I knew it was a Saab. Yeah, it's the Saab 340A, not the B. But this little turboprop, I absolutely love flying this plane. Alright, let's get you guys over to Pilot ATC so you can see what I'm looking at. And we got a blank screen here. Let's go ahead and set up a new flight plan. And today we are sitting on the GA ramp at John Wayne. So, Kilo, Sierra, November, Alpha. John Wayne. And from there, let's see, let me get my chat back up because every time I change something I gotta move things around. It's kind of crazy with 3 monitors. Alright. Sitting at John Wayne. From here we're gonna go to, this isn't even setting up the FMC yet. Let's see, Foxtrot Lima Whiskey. Wait, no. Foxtrot Lima Whiskey. I know you guys can't see what I'm actually typing in. And then from there, we're going to Papa Romeo Bravo. So add a waypoint, Papa Romeo Bravo. And from there, go into Sierra November Sierra. We're going to be flying RNAV today, boys. The handles are good, I'm sure, if I spelled that right. Oh yeah, you're fine. The handles. Oh no, it handles perfectly. It's a superb plane to fly. And just so you guys know, Avid Aviator is streaming right now. And so if you guys want to check him out, he's over on the other channel. I know a few of you guys I know are sitting over there watching Avid. It's probably at the same time. I'm not trying to compete. It's just it's already 8:52 here, and so I'm trying to get a stream in before I actually have to go to bed. So gotta get up to work and go slave to that money, right? So I wish I could do this for a career, but it's a little far off at my age, I think. All right, so John Wayne, we are flying to, and I've been saving this one, Half Moon Bay, Kilo Hotel, Foxtrot Alpha. Wait, that's not right. Ha ha ha. Kilo Al H. No, not that. Now I'm just crazy. Kilo Hotel. FL? That's what I just said a while ago. Now, what is the code for KHAF? HAF. All right. Kilo Hotel Foxtrot Alpha. I'm an idiot. Kilo Hotel Alpha Foxtrot. There we go. Now that looks correct. Alright, so we're going to Half Moon Bay. We're going to fly at a relatively low altitude, about 12,000 feet, since we're in a turboprop. So only, you know, quote-unquote flight level 120. I don't know how that waypoint got in there. And I don't know how this waypoint got in there. Why is this not working correctly? Delete that waypoint. What is going on with this? Let's delete that. We don't need that. We don't need that. FLW, PRB, SNS. Okay, there we go. Alright, so we're going to leave that alone for now. You got that going on. Let's get back to the sim. Let's get on our plane here. I'm dying to get back in this plane. Cairo asks, what state do I live in? I live in Missouri at the current moment. Alright, so in the cockpit, cold and dark setup. We currently... I know that's not a personal question. I mean, that's kind of on point, right? Let's go ahead and get our batteries turned on. Or actually, let's make sure that the GPU is hooked up. GPU is hooked up. Let's remove all the other fun stuff. Batteries are on. Oh, it's 8. Yeah, it's almost 9 here actually. So it's getting on late. So I figured I'd get a stream in before I get off, because I really want to fly tonight. Go ahead and hit our nav lights on. Cancel that, so it'll stop dinging at me. So we got batteries on. Let's go ahead and switch over to external power with the screaming lady. Alright, so external available, external on. All is good. Nav lights are on. Don't need anything else at the moment. I don't think. Nope, we're good. Good, good, good. I'll go ahead and hit the inverters turned on. Let's get the avionics turned on. And those are good for now. We'll leave the air off for now because we don't have any engines to run them. And I think we are good, folks. Let's tell these guys to sit down and not to smoke. Alright. Excuse me. Alright, let's get this thing turned on. Get our Garmin, I think it's a 530. A GNS 550. 530. Yep. We'll get that turned on. So how you guys doing this this wonderful Wednesday evening? Hit enter. Let's bring it up. All right. Flight plan. Menu. Delete flight plan, please. All right, we're taking off from SNA. And while we're at it, let's get some ATIS information before we do anything else, actually. And for that, we're going to make sure that our radios are turned off here, and we'll connect with Pilot ATC.
John Wayne, Orange County information Bravo, 2353 Zulu, winds are 218 at 7 knots. 4,500 few clouds. 9,000 few clouds. Temperature 31, dew point 17. Current altimeter is 2968. Arriving runway 20 right, departing runway 20 right.
2968.
John Wayne, Orange County information Bravo, 2353 Zulu, winds are 218 at 7 knots.
Alright, well that's going to be a problem. Oh, hold on. Why can I not hear you? No. Turn that off. That can turned off, that can be turned off. What was our ATIS channel? ATIS. Give me some ATIS, man. 12600.
John Wayne, Orange
There we
County,
go.
information Bravo.
Alright, and clearance delivery on 11800. Alright. Sorry about that, guys. Alright. So, a little rusty. Haven't done this in a while. Can you tell? Alright, so back over to Pilot ATC. Now that we're connected to the sim. Oop, wrong one. There we go. We're going to go ahead and hit the auto plan button. And it's going to assign me a set and star. And approach. That's appropriate for current weather position or weather conditions. And while it thinks about it. Alright. We have a SID. And why do we have that? No, we don't need that. Nor do we need this. Huh. It's saying RNAV Z. Let's not do that. I don't like the way that's looking. RNAV Y. Try that. Load. I don't know why we're getting Papua New... I don't know why we're getting go to somewhere in England, but we're going to take that out. And that looks like a much better plan to me. Yeah, that's doable. I don't know why we're getting some weird plan, but we'll take this one. We'll file it. Let's see if it takes it. Come on. Come on, man. Well, you think about that for a minute. We're gonna wait. I can't call for clearance until I have a, No, we're still not... Why is it doing this? We're just going to reset it. That's the only thing I can think of is just to reset it. Alright guys, sorry about this. That's always fun, right? Still a beautiful plane. Doesn't change that fact, does it? Alright. Let's try this one more time. We're going to connect to the simulator.
John Wayne, Orange County, information Charlie.
Oops.
2353 Zulu winds are...
Alright. That's clearance delivery anyway, so we're good. And put you guys back on so you can see what I'm looking at. It'd be so much easier if I had a streaming PC, then you guys could see what I'm doing. Alright. Let's just do this. Kilo Sierra November Alpha. Kilo HAF. Okay, so let's 12,000. Let's auto plan that and see what we come up with. Okay, that's beautiful. I don't know why that was such a problem. File that. We'll just file that. We'll just do direct. We won't even... We'll just go direct to the runway. This was causing a problem. I have no idea why it was doing that. Alright. Can you tell it's been a long time? I feel like it's been a long time. Hate being away from flight simming. Alright. Finally. Back to normal. We got a filed flight plan. And it's going to make this relatively simple, I think. Let's pull this up. We're going to be taking, let's get our cursor here, and procedure. We're going to be taking a departure of HAWWC1, which is right here. And coming off runway 20 right. Nope, doesn't look like it's going to go to the... Doesn't look like we're going to take that transition. Well, I guess we will. Maybe. Maybe not. No, we're not taking... We don't need that transition, so clear that... Ah, son of a gun. One more time. Departure. Enter. Enter. Runway to right. I guess that's my only choice. Fine. So... Okay, so we're going to have vectors coming off the runway. Alpha 194. Oh, wrong. Wholly. So we're after HWIC. We're going to go down. I'll have to manually clear this one. Clear. Yes. Clear. Yes. Clear. Yes. And, clear. Yes. Alright. Now, Kilo Hotel. New scenery. If you haven't noticed, it's on the org. Accept it. We'll go ahead and load up our arrival, get it ready, but we won't activate it. Select arrival. What do you mean there's no arrival? Oh, there is no arrival. We're just gonna, it's an approach. Dir. Procedure. Select approach. So no arrival. Looking at runway 30 on the GPS Z, RNAV GPS, which means we're going to have, because it's a GPS approach, we're going to have vertical guidance, which is good. Kind of take that place of an ILS. Enter. And gobs. No, we'll just do vectors. That's fine. Activate. Okay, so let's look at this thing. Well, let's just look at this thing. HAF. Well, this doesn't look right at all. This doesn't look right at all. Oh, because I selected the wrong one. Thank you, Screaming Lady. Alright. RNAV 30 Z dir with vectors. Load. Now that looks right. That's beautiful. Alright. We have our FMC set up, finally. Alright guys, who's ready to go? Let's get some clearance. Saab 612 Golf Mike. Saab 612 Golf Mike, ready to copy IFR clearance. Saab 612 Golf Mike, ready to copy.
Saab 2 Golf Mike is cleared to Kilo Hotel Alpha Foxtrot, climb via the HAWWC1 departure, with the HAWC transition, then as filed. Expect departure runway 20 right. Maintain 9,000 feet. Expect higher clearances 5 minutes after departure. Departure on 124.65 squawk 6513.
Saab 612 Golf Mike is cleared to Kilo Hotel Alpha Foxtrot. Expect departure runway 20 right. Maintain 9,000 feet. Departure on 124.65 squawk 6513.
Saab 2 Golf Mike read back correct. Altimeter 2968 contact ground on 120.8 when ready to taxi. Have a good afternoon.
Ground on 120.68. Saab 612 Golf Mike.
Aircraft calling clearance delivery, say again with your call sign.
Ground on 120.68. 612 Golf Mike.
2 Golf Mike ground frequency is 120.8.
0.8. Roger. 612 Golf Mike. Alright, so 120.8. It's kind of important. Alright, so we have this set up. Let's go ahead and set this to GPS. And we have a message here. Set course to 012. Can't be in GPS when we do that on this plane. This plane's weird. It will lock it. It'll lock the course indicator so where I can't move it. Yeah, see? Can't move. Oh, well, no. Can't move it very much if you have it in GPS mode. I think it's a bug of the plane, if anything else. Alright. 012. Taking forever. 012. Inside airspace, I'm well aware I have clearance. Thank you. GPS, flight plan, exit. What do you say we get this bird fired up? Sound good to you guys? Sounds good to me. Alright, radios are good. Let's set initial altitude to 9,000 feet. Let's set our squawk code to... So we can do this. Squawk code is set to... 6513. This is going to take forever. 6513. Let's go ahead and turn that on. It's going to take forever and a day to come up. I never should turn that off. That's why I don't like these pop-up windows. They're nice, but sometimes they become a problem. Alright, rotate speed should be about 110 in this plane. Go ahead and bug that up. Waiting for the transponder to initialize before we go any further. Oh, and another side note, if you have, by chance with other planes, if you have the props mapped to a joystick, don't use it with this plane. In X-Plane 11, it won't work. Come on, baby. Initialize. Come on. 6513 is on. Altitude mode will show up as test in Pilot to ATC, so I don't turn it on, even though you probably should. Even though you should when you enter the runway, but that's a whole nother deal. Just know that I don't do that for technical reasons outside of real life. All right, so we're good, good, good. Let's go ahead and disarm the emergency exit lights, and let's go ahead and set a condition lever for the right-hand side. Get some fuel flowing. Good. And let's go ahead and start the right engine. Beacon lights on first. Starting right engine. I love the way this plane sounds. Slow start tonight, guys. Slow start. Alright. Everything's reset. So we'll go ahead and flip on the generator and reset it. Give it a few seconds to reset. And turn our bleeds, get our bleeds and packs reset. Let's go ahead and get the recirc fans turned on. And now we can go ahead and flip off the external power. Give them the signal to disconnect it. And now that we're good there, let's go ahead and move the condition lever on left engine up. Start the fuel flow. And give it a start. Let go. Beautiful plane. I do like it. Alright. Temps are coming up. Torque is going to stabilize. Let's give it a second here to stabilize. That's fine. We're in GPS mode. Let's go ahead and set our heading to... what was our heading? A 194? 194 for the initial heading. We have a message here. No, no message. Alright. Let's go ahead and... We're good, 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 good. Now that we have the engines running, let's go ahead and turn on the window heat. Standby prop. Or standby pitot, I should say. Air is on. Reset that pack. Let's get that generator turned on. And reset. Wait for it to disilluminate. Disilluminate, is that even a word? Alright. Good, 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 good. I don't have any enunciators except for these on the top. We just had a subscriber. Thank you very much. To Raymond Pagan, man. Thank you very much, guys. I appreciate that, man. Alright. So. Engines are on. Everything is good. Parking brake is the only enunciator. Let's go ahead and disable those call-outs. Take off and inhibit. And let's move the condition levers up to unfeather them. First detent. Wait. That wasn't me doing it. It does it automatically when it unfeathers. Just going through a check or process. Alright, waiting for it to stabilize. Alright, looks like it's pretty stable. Let's go ahead and detent it up to first notch. And now we'll go max. Locked into the first detent. Alright, we have max pitch on the prop. Still in ground idle. We're going to go ahead and set our C-top to a little less than 100. Turn it on. Turn on the auto coursing right up here. What that does, it's kind of like it allows for go. The auto coursing auto adjusts the pitch of the props if we need to do if an engine out situation or a go around situation. It would automatically give those props a little more bite into the air than we would need. Taxi's turned on. We're running. Let's check our fuel. We got more than enough. Alright, let's call for some taxi clearance and get the heck out of here. 124, no, that's a departure. 120.8. 120. Alright. Saab 2 Golf Mike, ready to taxi, runway 20 right.
Saab 2 Golf Mike taxi to runway 20 right via taxiways Bravo, Lima, hold short runway 20 right.
Taxi via Bravo, Lima, hold short runway 20 right, Saab 2 Golf Mike.
Saab 2 Golf Mike taxi to 20 right.
Okay, we got our taxi clearance. Good there. Let's go ahead and set flaps. Flaps are going to be set at 5. Plane is running. Everything looks good. Takeoff inhibit is selected. We are bugged up. Good, good. Taxi lights are on. No smoking is good. Sit down is good. I know, I'm just going through it in my head. Alright, guys, I think we are finally ready this wonderful Wednesday evening to take off to get underway here. 99 subs. I know, Cairo, man, it's crazy, isn't it? It's crazy. I never thought that anybody would want to watch me flight sim, but I'm really just glad to be sharing with you guys, to be honest with you. I appreciate the love that I get back, but I'm truly the one who's in awe here. All right, guys, what do you say we get out of here? Let's get some. We've already been given taxi instructions. Let's release our brake. Actually, we're going to hold the brakes just a moment. One thing I do like about this plane is the toe brakes actually actuate. But in this plane, to enable nose wheel steering, you have to push this thing down, the tiller wheel. You have to push it down. If you don't, I wouldn't be able to nose wheel steer. Just a little FYI if you're ever looking at this plane. All right, let's go. Bump a little bit of throttle here. Not a lot. Easy goes it. Not too much. This plane will get away from you. Oh, that's one of my problems. Let's not clip any wings. Oh, well. That's going to be close. We'll have to move over a little bit here. Make sure we don't clip his wings. Oh, wrong way, wrong way. Oh, we just barely missed it. Alright. I do love flight simming so much. Alright, let's back off on that throttle a little bit. Make sure we're in the right detent. Yeah, it has a ground idle position, and I don't really want to go much more than that. There is a detent here, but I've got my throttle mapped, so. But you're right, some of them do. This one just has a ground idle. It's not a Southwest jet. We don't have to taxi at 35 miles an hour. I think we got to taxi faster than this, though. Such small throttle inputs are a big deal in this plane. Nice scenery. Free on the org. Pardon me, but I don't remember the name of the developer. Got some Southwest 737s parked over there. A TUI fly. Some more GA planes. I think this is it's one of the GA what do they call them? FBOs. Signature. That's a signature ramp. Booking it now. I'll have to back off on that a little bit. No, I've never done it in first officer point of view. It'd be kind of interesting to do, though, I think. I don't have the view set up for this plane. That'd be kind of interesting. It's... Especially if you're going to do, like, a shared cockpit of some kind. Oh, don't take out the lights, Mark. Let's not try to destroy the airport property today. Alright. Coming up on our turn. Go ahead and bring that throttle back. Just a tad.
Saab 2 Golf Mike contact tower on 119.9er. Have a nice flight.
Tower on 119.9er. Saab 612 Golf Mike. Alright guys, coming up to the old short line. The brakes on this plane are incredibly smooth if used correctly. Alright. Let's go ahead and turn on the parking brake. Let's get our... Thank you, I know that. Let's go ahead and get our strobe lights turned on. Our taxi lights can stay on. Okay. Good. Let's go ahead and move these to the closed position. I don't know why you do that, but you're supposed to do it. Closed position. And good to go. Let's go ahead and set climb on the MCP. 119.9er. Saab 2 Golf Mike, ready for takeoff, runway 20 right.
Saab 2 Golf Mike winds are 240 at 7 knots cleared for takeoff, runway 20 right.
Clear for takeoff, Saab 2 Golf Mike. Alright guys, here we go. So what the CTOT's going to do, as soon as I advance those throttles forward, more than 64%, it's automatically going to, regardless of where I put them, it's going to pump them up to
right.
the level that I put them to. Rolling takeoff here. And we're going to go up on the throttle.
Runway 20 right.
Power set. Nose down. Oh, it moved my bug, but that's okay, I can still read it. .100 knots. V1, rotate. Positive
Saab
rate.
2 Golf Mike turn right heading 290 cleared current position direct pigeon then as filed.
Whoa, we are moving fast. 290. Where is 290? Heading 290. Okay, let's engage the autopilot here. I think I overshot it. Yeah, I did. Way a lot. 182. That's not heading. Flaps up. Almost bugged to flaps again. Cleared current position. And let's go. You know what? 290. It was way quick. Heading mode. Yeah, I already botched that. Ryan, how's it going, man? 737 brakes stop right when you hit them, yeah. No, we don't want that. That can go. Alright, now we're cleared current position to the next waypoint. I'm gonna go down here. Hit direct to, activate, we're in GPS mode. And we're completing our tune to 290 right about now. Go ahead and go to nav mode. We're in climb mode.
Saab 2 Golf Mike contact SoCal departure on 124.65. Have a good evening.
124.65, Saab 612 Golf Mike. Saab 612 Golf Mike with you, climbing to 9,000 feet.
Saab 2 Golf Mike, good evening.
Alright,
Radar contact.
we can go ahead and turn off the CTOP, turn off the auto course, and go ahead and flip these back up. Wait, these back up. Alright. Sub Ryan for 199 subs. Ryan, Cairo, Ryan is already a long-time subscriber, buddy. We're close. But if we gotta stream a little bit more to get there, I'm not worried about it. We do need to adjust our course to 294. So we're just going to go to, we're going to go out of, it's going to 294. Oh, why didn't I go the other direction? Idiot. 294. Go back to GPS mode. Re-engage nav. Climbing out. No vertical speed mode. For 100 subs. I have a question for your flight simmers. Does anyone know what to do if the Ortho for XP application shows a Python 31 not found? Download the latest version. Anyone know what's wrong? Did you install Python 3.1? And second, make sure you're running the most recent version of Ortho for XP. Go ahead and turn that taxi light off now since the gear's up. And away we go. Get some shots here in a minute once we complete our climb out. Ryan, I would double make sure that you're using the most recent version of Ortho for XP. There you go. Densely populated down there. Love the sound.
Saab 2 Golf Mike, climb and maintain 2,000 feet. Saab 2 Golf Mike, contact Los Angeles Center on 125.27. Have a good one.
125.27, Saab 612 Golf Mike. 125.27. Saab 612 Golf Mike, climbing to 12,000 feet.
Saab 2 Golf Mike, good evening. Radar contact.
Climbing, climbing, climbing. Final altitude. I downloaded the latest version of Python, but it still doesn't work. I would also make sure that you are using the latest version of Ortho for XP. Are you installing the Python into the normal place you would normally install it to? Oh wow, guys, look at that. Tell me that's not beautiful. Oh, wrong button. Alright, as we climb, we can start to back off on this just a little bit. It's actually going to give us better speed. Less drag, more speed on the props. The more they are zero pitched. Everything looks good. Props good, engine RPM is good. We've reached altitude. We're reaching altitude 1,000 feet. All this good. Let's go ahead and flip off those seatbelt signs. And we should turn those off, but they're off now. Alright. We're on our way. Cool. I do love this plane so much. This is definitely going to be in my normal rotation. It's so much fun to fly. Ryan, check the boards on the org for the Python installation. You may be able to find. Can you use Pilot ATC without voice commands? Yes, you can actually. There is a. I'll show you real quick. There is a. I don't even know if you can see it. No, you can't see it. It doesn't pop up for you guys. There is what they call a Say It Plus feature. And you can actually, it gives you a predetermined list of commands based on your position in flight. It's really cool. I highly suggest you take it out. Alright, we're at 12,000. Let's go ahead and pull back on our prop pitch. First D10 only. We're going to gain some speed, as we already have. Nav, nav, nav. Alright. Oh, where are we? Let's get centered here. We got a long ways to go. Just in case you were wondering, our destination time is about 1 hour, 8 minutes. We're going to be covering a measly 293 nautical miles. And top of descent, will be about 30 miles before that at 265. And that should be about 1 hour. Won't be very long to descend from 12,000 feet, that's for sure. Oh, no problem, Zoink. Welcome to the stream, buddy. Alright. You guys are just staring at gauges. Let's look outside. LAX. Wow. That's nice. Look at the beaches. Absolutely stunning. Only zoom level 16. Alright, weather in Half Moon Bay. 61 degrees. Fahrenheit. 2987. The barometer won't have to change much. Humidity is 88%. Dew point 57. And most importantly, ceilings at 1,000. So we should have limited visibility down to 1,000 feet. That's, wow, it's amazing what we have in these things, the kind of views. cruising right along. And I'm going to let you guys admire some scenery, and I'm going to do some pilot things and look at a chart for Half Moon Bay. GPS Y30. Or is it GPS Z? I think GPS Z. GPS Z30. And looks like we need to be at entry to the approach at 4200 at Jumda. At Jumda. So let's take a look at this. I don't know if we can actually... Nope. Can't do it. Well, let's see. What's the distance? 6.1 nautical miles. I will do it like this. This is how we'll set this up. Target altitude is 4,200 feet. That's good. We're going to do, let's see, the first initial fix is Jumda, 6.1 miles out. So we'll say 4,200 feet at 8 miles. That'll give us a little bit of breathing room. I like a better margin, so you can actually think. And I'll be that far out from the airport with a descent profile of 1,500 feet per minute. Nice, steady, and controllable. So we'll descend in 52 minutes. Wow. That's absolutely beautiful. Let's turn down that master just slightly. Where is the volume? There it is. Engines, props. Let's set that to about 75. That's more tolerable, right? Well. And let's see, landing gear, flaps, wipers, hydraulic, avionics, cockpit, recirc, alerts, GPWS, chimes, master caution, warning, toggle switch button, dial. Let's try to cut it down just a little bit more and see if that has any effect. It does. So we'll set to 50. That'll help out a lot. Absolutely beautiful. Can't do better than that. Let's get a shot of that. Shift space? Yeah, that's it. Shift space. We'll get a shot of that. Check our speed. Speed is good. Torque is good. RPMs are good. Props are good. Everything is good. Alright. And because we did a simple flight plan, we don't really have a lot to worry about in cruise. No star. Just you and the outside, and the sky, and the mountains. Alright guys, I'm gonna head into the, I'm gonna head back to the galley real quick and get me a can of water. I will be right back. Alright guys, I'm back. Got me a can of frilly grapefruit flavored water. Ah, it is delicious. I hope I'm not losing any man points for that. I just love looking at this. It's amazing. I don't like this view though. I think you're too far down. Like when you land, you want to like pop your view up a little bit. There you go. Did I just hear a subscriber button? Did someone just... Major Love! Thank you very much, sir. You are the 100th subscriber to my channel. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. And congratulations. Wow, guys. We made it to 100. Look at that. That's awesome. I'm so honored. Seriously. The only thing that's better than that is the scenery. I feel like I'm sitting in a booster seat, like on some phone books or something. This is default, and then so you can see up. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Set course to 306. Out of 2 VLAC, course 306. Back to GPS and nav. Get to it relatively quickly so we don't get off course. That's absolutely amazing. You know the scenery is good when time after time when you come in and you look at this, you're still in awe. Major Love, you're welcome. I will love to watch you fly an airplane. Well, thank you, sir. I very much appreciate it. And to you, my 100th subscriber, a big fat water grapefruit cheers. Cheers to you, sir. And a second cheers to all of you guys who've been with me for such a long time. Thank you all. I very much appreciate it. I feel like I've just won some kind of prize or something. Avid Aviator, what's going on, man? I guess you just finished up your stream? Well, you know it's bad when you get a text message from, oh, your XP crashed. Dude, I'm sorry to hear that. How far were you into your flight? Now, we're cruising at a good clip here. I'm satisfied with that. 3/4 of the way done. You're about to just start. You're about to start approach, or descent. I hate when that happens. Where are we flying to tonight, Major Love? We are flying to Half Moon Bay. Last weekend, the new design studio for X-Plane released their Half Moon Bay, and it looks absolutely amazing. I've already flown there, or been around there once in a Cessna, just real quick to check it out. But it's an absolutely amazing piece of scenery. It's got moving trees and moving power lines, and it's a really cool piece of scenery. So I figured we'd fly up there. A little longer flight from John Wayne. So 3/4 of the way done. I hate when it does that, Avid. I hate it. And there's our screaming lady. Hydraulic pump. Pressure's still good. So apparently the... Oh, one thing we need to do. I didn't even think about this. We need to flip on the prop synchro. Synchronize the props a little smoother. And then we need to turn this thing off so that's not confusing us on the navigational display. I just have to be cognizant of when we do land. I have to make sure that I remember we do not have nose wheel steering until we reactivate nose wheel steering on the ground. So we steer with toe brakes. That's how we'll steer when we get on the ground. But you know what? For a plane that's not designed for X-Plane 11, this is really, really, really awesome. Very, very quickly, this is becoming one of my top planes. So yeah, we're heading up to Half Moon Bay. Right, probably 20 miles to the southwest of SFO, and they have a 5,000-foot runway in a little airport. It's really not designed for a plane this big at all. It's really designed for Cessnas and other small planes, but we'll get in there. At 5,000-foot runway, we'll definitely be able to land. We may clip some buildings and stuff when we go through the airport, but taxi around, but we'll definitely get in there. So yeah, I just got the text message that says, "I'm so weird as I talk to you guys." It must seem weird from if you're watching me from the outside that I'm talking to nobody, it looks like. There we go. There's a nice view. Although I don't think I'd really want to sit here on the plane. I'd feel like this... It makes my eyes hurt thinking about it. And we're cruising at a good clip for this plane. Ground speed is currently 277. Not fast. But she gets there. She uses a whole lot less fuel than you'd think. Although I'm full forward on the throttles for the most part. I wonder if we can make it get it just a little bit faster without overspeeding the engines. Oh, we're in the red. We're in the red. We need to back off. Eh, right about there. Pushed a little too much. The engine RPM was going into the red. That's perfect. Temps are good. Torque is good. Props are good. Engine oil looks good. Yeah, everything looks good. Alright, so this seems weird. Oh, because our waypoint was way back there. Alright. Well, you know what? We'll activate approach. We'll go ahead and activate this approach. And what that's going to do is it's going to bring us to that waypoint. And we'll reset our our VNAV calculator here. And that's not going to cut it, right?
Saab 2 Golf Mike contact Los Angeles Center on 135.5. Have a good evening.
135.5. Saab 6. 12 Golf Mike. Oh, what did we just do? Oh no, we just broke something. Oh no. 135.5. I was just seeing this. Oh, I've lost the ability to scroll wheel. 135.5. Alright. That's what you get sometimes. 135.5. Saab 2 Golf Mike with you at 12,000 feet.
Saab 2 Golf Mike, good evening. Radar contact.
Oh, no, we've lost scroll wheel abilities. Ah, I know what it was. So apparently if you touch the course 2 knob, or course 2 knob, yeah, if you touch the course 2 knob, it breaks scroll wheel somehow. That's a bug of the plane. But other than that, it's still smooth sailing. We'll just have to work a little harder. That's alright. Doesn't destroy the plane or anything. Or make it unflyable. Just makes it a little harder. Still worth it. I debated on buying this plane for a long time. Debated on it for a long time and finally decided, you know what, it's worth it. Let's just do it. Actually, you know what it was? It was Q8 pilot. He brought up the plane, talking about it in X-Plane 11, and I was sold instantly. Descent will begin in 32 minutes at present speed. Farming Fever, what's going on, man? Welcome to the stream this evening. Well, actually, I think I set it 2 hours later on the West Coast time, or 2 hours earlier than it actually is, just so we can catch some nice sunset views. The interior of the plane's real nice. I mean, I'd just like him to come up with an update for XP11. It's a nice looking plane regardless. Wait, are those from the windows? No. The shades do go up and down. And apparently you can turn on the lights. Oh, you know what? No, because the lights aren't turned on at the station. Now, they'll get an attendant call. Get an oh, that's so cool. And the buttons light up. That's cool. Do the lights work? Oh, yes they do. Everybody wants vodka. Oh, got some scenery action. What do we have going on here? Coastal plains, I guess. Well, kind of coastal plains, not really. Oh, it's got PBR effect. That's cool. So I think they did a compatibility update for X-Plane 11 just to make it work. But I don't think they've done everything. At least it looks good. I'm not going to complain there. Alright, current weather. Let's go to the Aviation Weather Center. Or Sky Vector, either way. We're still looking at 7 miles statute visibility. 7 statute miles, ceiling at 1,000. Coming into Half Moon Bay. Place is always cloudy, not surprising. Yeah, let me see here. Are we flying under... Yep. Well into IFR flight regulations. So is everybody dead on this Wednesday? Because I'm feeling great. It's been a tough week so far for me. It's playtime. Everything is good, good. 28 minutes to top of the sun. And actually, we don't want to descend 8 miles ahead of it. I just realized my mistake. Because we changed it. Durr. We're going to go ahead and set for 1 mile before the initial fix. 29 minutes. This drags it out a little bit more. Cool thing about the 530 is you will get vertical guidance coming down on the RNAV because it's a GPS approach. If you're a normal flyer of the IXCG 737, you don't get that. You don't get, you select a GPS approach, you do not get vertical guidance. So it's nice. It's a nice thing to have. Especially if you're lazy like me. Let's make sure the sim weather is hooked up, is reporting the correct weather here. Say weather at Kilo Hotel Alpha Foxtrot.
Weather at Kilo Hotel Alpha Foxtrot is overcast. Visibility is 9 miles, winds are 315 at 10 knots, cloud coverage is 1000, overcast. Current altimeter is 2988.
We're going to go ahead and adjust our...
Saab 2 Golf Mike, descend and maintain 2000 feet.
Roger, Saab 1-2 Golf Mike. Oh, I did that because it detected I changed the altimeter. That's pretty smart. Just enjoying your flight. That's nice. You can get to walk on your plane. Yeah, I know, right? just get up. Just push the autopilot button. All right, we're good. See you guys in a bit. I'm gonna head back to the back here and take a little nap. Actually, I think this door is fully functional. So latch up, open, and push. It is fully functional. It's a fully functioning door. That's pretty cool. I don't know what constitutes a study level sim, but I'd definitely say that with the stuff that works on this one, it probably is. Can we reach a dinger from here, I wonder? Nope. No click spot. Maybe. Nope. No. You gotta actually be out there. So we'll run back. Nope. Still not probably in the same region for the click spot. There we go. That is so cool that it actually works. So window and overhead, so that just turns on their ability. Window on, overhead off. Okay. Let's see, overhead on, reading and laboratory. So I can turn the reading lights off. You are not allowed. Service area and entrance. Okay, so we don't need that. Laboratory on, overhead on. Overhead doesn't need to be on, does it? I don't see a difference. And window lights. Oh, so it has accent lighting. Oh. Okay. I don't need any of that stuff. Where is the laboratory? That's a good question. Oh, it must be right here. This must be the laboratory. Anyway, back to the cockpit. Let's shut this door. As we violate all kinds of FAA regulations. Why don't you close? Thank you. And locked. Major Love says, is this game much better than FSX? Well, guys, any of you fellow X-Plane gamers or X-Plane simmers in here, it's not a game to some people. I myself included. It's more than a game. It's much better than FSX. I would say it is. I've never really played FSX. I've seen a lot of videos, but from what I've seen, this is much better. At least, I mean, you be the judge. I don't know how you beat that. I only started simming in December of last year. Always wanted to, just never got into it. Seemed like a logical thing to do. I actually bought a gaming computer because I wanted to play Grand Theft Auto 5. And Ryan says, doesn't come with much, so you kind of need to download stuff. I'm kind of having trouble with Ortho for XP now. And Major Love, what he's talking about, Ortho for XP is what takes the satellite imagery from Bing and other sources and turns it into the ground textures that you're seeing here. It combines it with elevation data that you get from another source and builds a mesh underneath, a 3D mesh, and then stretches and fits the ground textures, the ortho satellite photos over it, over that mesh. So you end up with something that looks more than plausible. It looks absolutely real for all intents and purposes. Sierra Golf, welcome to the stream, buddy. FSX has much better add-ons, but X-Plane looks better and has smoother performance. I have to agree there. Although I've never seen an unsmooth FSX video, so. Well, yeah, I have, but I just chalked that up to computer. I didn't really think about it. I guess it could be. Ryan says he plays GTA 5. Yeah, I've got some other games that I've downloaded that were actually part of the free stuff when I bought the computer. I just haven't played yet. I mean, I just, once I found X-Plane 11, and I think I just totally was engrossed in it. I've always had a love of flying and the flying knowledge, and it was just a way to exercise some of that and learn more about it. And it's so cool that we have a community of simmers and other people who are just and developers and you know, enthusiasts who are just as into it as I am. It's cool to be nerdy, guys. It's not nerdy if it's about planes, right? Look at the water reflections. That's so cool. It never ceases to amaze me, except for the flashing, which the clouds do that every now and again, and sometimes it happens in the water. I don't know what that's about. I hope they fix that in an upcoming X-Plane update. It has to do with angle, though, I think. It's so weird. Because it doesn't do it zoomed in, but it does do it. Yeah. It could be caused by anti-aliasing, or a lack of anti-aliasing. Who knows? Hydraulics look good. Totally normal for that thing to kick on all the time. Ryan says I should go buy a paramotor and make some real-life flying videos. Do I need a PPL to lawfully operate a paramotor, or am I free to, or what requirements would be placed upon me for that? Major Love. Wow, that's why X-Plane cost so high. It's like 60 bucks. Yeah, X-Plane is not cheap. And once you start buying planes and you start buying add-ons and everything, it's really not cheap. This plane we're flying was 50 bucks. But I've wanted this one for a while. So it wasn't an offhand purchase, it was just me deciding to pull the trigger on it. But yeah, you can spend some serious money, so I completely understand why people who are invested in FSX and P3D, why they would continue to go that route. Still on course. 18 minutes till descent. About 19 actually. I don't know, I just found out about paramotors. Ryan, find out for me, because I've seen guys doing that, and that looks like a whole heck of a lot of fun. But my feeling is that you have to have a pilot's license of some capacity, whether it be a sport pilot's license or a PPL, a full-fledged certificate. Someday I will have the money to go and get my PPL. Someday. I will make time for that. If I ever have the ability. Well, you don't have to go do it right now. I mean, I was kind of putting that in your hands. You'll be the paramotor expert since you're already into it. Don't feel obligated, man. There's something oddly... This is like the perfect height to enjoy the scenery and not be... And the perfect speed to actually enjoy it and not just like fly past it at 35,000. We got a beautiful day. Beautiful clear day in Central California. It's going to be a beautiful sunset as well. Wouldn't this be the life to be a freelance pilot for hire? I think these Saabs... what's the going price on these Saab 340s now? About 6 million, I think? Oh, we're loading scenery. Let's see. I'm going to look something up. Saab 340 price. Let's look for a sale. Welcome to Aircraft Compare. New or used. Saab 340 four-wheel aircraft. Call for price. Call for price. Dang you. Okay, well, Saab 340. I hate those pages that you click on and you can't get back out of them. Turboprop aircraft for sale, 10 listings. 340A. Call for price. 49,000 hours. Alright, here's an 86 Saab 340A. Corporate aircraft, cycles 18,698 cycles. Airframe has 15,350 hours on it. Price is 1.95. Now that would make me nervous though, being that it's an 86. Like I have $1 million to play with. And that's the only one I can find a price on this page. Let's go back. Av buyer.
Saab 2 Golf Mike, contact Oakland Center on 128.7. Enjoy your evening.
128.7. Saab 12 Golf Mike. 128. Yeah, we're left doing this with the mouse buttons. Saab 12 Golf Mike at 12,000 feet.
Saab 2 Golf Mike, good evening. Radar contact.
Alright, Av buyer. Av buyer. What do they have? Ooh, an 85 340. It says make me an offer. And this plane looks kind of rough. It's kind of rough. I'm gonna no. I'm good. I'm not even in the market and I'm shying away from it. For sale or lease. Here's a nice looking 340. Can we get a price, please? I guess it's one of those things that if you're asking about the price, you don't have the money to buy it. Yeah, there's no price. $36,000 hours. One more. We'll look one more time. And Ryan says, you don't need to be certified as a pilot, but you do need other training. What would entail other training? Does it say, by chance, Ryan? Let's see. No, I don't want to hire a private jet. There's the technical price data catalog from 2001 on eBay. Oh, what is this? 99 original technical data price catalog. Oh, that's the price catalog for 99 cents. That's interesting. Rating, deal or no deal. 340 twin engine turboprops for sale. Contact for price all the way down. I'm gonna guess it's gonna be between 3 and 5 for a 340B, a newer airframe with less hours. 3 and 5 million for that is probably is gonna be an estimate. Ryan says most paramotors are $4,000 to $6,000. Ooh, that's interesting. $4,000. 4,000 to 6,000. Oh, I need siding on my house first. I need to replace the siding first. 4,000 to 6,000. That's reasonable, and that's doable, actually. I guess you'd have to find a place where you'd have to find Class C airspace, or Class E airspace. Someplace away from everything else, out in the country. Oh yeah, here we go, we're rolling into the fog, guys. Getting that fog blowing in off the bay, or blowing in from the ocean. Absolutely beautiful. Alright, got 11 minutes to the sun. 4,000 to 6,000 for your own ability to fly? That's really not that bad. Probably comes fully equipped too with GPS receiver, or you use your phone. You can use your phone. Just mount your phone. As they say, there's probably an app for that. Just use ForeFlight on your phone. Of course, that's another $100 a year or whatever it is. Yeah, we are cruising. We get up to our descent, and we don't have clearance. We're gonna just assume. We're going to call for an en route descent. We still got 10 minutes. At about 3 minutes, I'll call for en route descent if we don't have clearance at that time. Awesome guy. What's up, dude? What's up, man? What's going on? Welcome to the stream. Beautiful Central California evening. Coming into the fog. We're about 83 nautical miles from destination, 54 from top of the sun. I think I'll reset this MCP to 4,200. And I believe we just got a subscriber. And awesome guy is subscribed. Well, thank you very much, sir. I very, very, very much appreciate that. You are subscriber 101 today. 4,200. Yeah, we crossed the century mark, guys. I'm really excited about that. I used to live in Central Cali. Nice. Moses, what's going on, man? Long time no see. Welcome, my friend. Thank you very much, awesome guy. I don't know if that was 100 or 101. But nonetheless, thank you for the subscribe, and thank everybody for continued support. Very, very greatly appreciated. You're letting me know that you're enjoying what we're doing here. Ryan is the only one who liked. Well, thank you, Ryan. I appreciate that. All the rest of you freeloaders, no, I'm kidding. If you do like it, I do encourage you to click the like button or subscribe if you really like it. But you don't have to. Do you have the TBM, and does this plane use the G1000? No, this plane uses the 530. Not as advanced, but it's well integrated. It works well with the plane. The TBM, no. Is the TBM available for X-Plane 11? Because from my understanding, the TBM is a fast turboprop. I mean, 300 knots across the ground, kind of fast. We're only doing ground speed's 281 right now. Indicated is a little south of 250. About 235. It's available for X-Plane. I may have to look into that, man. The TBM is actually one I'm looking at. I'm guessing it's available on the Coronado site. Updating the nav data for the TBM is the only issue you're having. Huh. TBM 850. I will have to look at that after stream then. Oh, guys. We're getting official here. Let's see, real quick, because I know we're running out of time before we got to descend. Do have a Discord set up now. And I will send you guys a link. I'll put a link in chat here. Give me a link. Copy. On the org store? Okay, I'll have to go look at it. Guys, here is the Discord link. We actually have a Discord set up now. I know it's been a long time coming, but I know there's some things that we'd like to do that don't necessarily work very well in chat on YouTube. So I set one up. You guys are more than welcome to jump in, especially if we have things that we need to discuss in a more detailed manner. But let's take a look at... Alright, about 5 minutes still. We're good. We're good. Is this the default X-Plane weather? Al Zwisky. Brother, I am probably butchering your name, but yes, sir, this is the default weather. I'm not using Xenviro right now, just because it's kind of it's just not giving me real consistent weather at higher levels and things like that. So I want the weather to match what's on the forecast or what's in the in real world. But Al Cap, I'm just gonna call you Al Cap so I don't butcher your name if you don't mind. You can let me know if that's not good. Begin descent in 350. The time is a ticking, folks. Kapacheski, okay. Kapacheski, alright. I take this as not the first time you've ever done this. Kapacheski. Kappa Delta Pi. That's what I think of when I say that. But nice. I'll just call you Al if you don't mind, actually. Sweet. Oh, we got some lighting going on down here. Starting to get into the dark of the night. That's so freaking cool. Half Moon Bay is going to be right over here, I believe. Well, Al, welcome to the stream, buddy. Good to have you. We're just about to start our descent into Half Moon Bay. Came out of John Wayne. Not a long flight. In a turboprop, it takes a little bit longer. 2 minutes, 30 seconds. Let's give him a ding. Let him know that we're going to be descending shortly. This is your depth.
Saab 2 Golf Mike contact Norcal approach on 135.1. Good day.
135.1. Saab 612 Golf Mike. 135.1. Saab 612 Golf Mike at 12,000 feet.
Saab 2 Golf Mike, good evening. Radar contact. Turn left heading 295 vectors to the RNAV approach for runway 30 at Half Moon Bay.
Oh, I can't. 295. Heading 295. Saab 612 Golf Mike.
Aircraft calling approach, say again with your call sign.
Heading 295. 612 Golf Mike. .612 Golf Mike would like an en route descent.
2 Golf Mike, you were garbled. Please say again.
612 Golf Mike would like an en route descent.
2 Golf Mike, you were garbled. Please say again.
Alright, we're just going to leave it. 612 Golf Mike, request descent to 4,200 feet. Will you please give me clearance? Am I cleared for the approach? I gotta go down, dude.
Saab 2 Golf Mike, descend and maintain 10,000 feet, altimeter 2986 at Half Moon Bay.
I gotta go down, I can't wait for this. And we're gonna go ahead and reduce
Saab
that.
2 Golf Mike, descend and maintain 7,000 feet.
We're gonna go down to 1,800. Descend and maintain 7,000 feet. Saab 612 Golf Mike.
Saab 2 Golf Mike, maintain 7,000 feet.
Go, 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 go. Get down, get down. And that's why that just did that. Flight idle is good. Start slowing down, start getting down. Thank you very much, sir. Have a nice day. Yes, sir, Major Love. We will be landing pretty soon. Parsa, what's going on, buddy? Just wondering, are you drunk? No, sir, I am not. Not in the least bit. Why would you say that? Am I flying bad or something? Not at all, just rusty.
Saab 2 Golf Mike, turn right heading 305.
305. Heading 305, Saab 612 Golf Mike. What Kyle told you. Oh, Avid? No, I was just excited to be free of work for once. Free of work, doing cool stuff. Finally getting to fly, finish my yard work. Just excited to get down. We're going to descend faster than this. I would like you to descend just a little bit faster here. Why is this at 8,000? Get down. We are going to... Where are we? 14 miles from Jumda. Overly exuberant, I think, is a better term. Getting down, getting down. Saab 612 Golf Mike at 7,000 feet.
Saab 2 Golf Mike radar contact.
Alright, I'll just let you know, man. Gotta watch that speed, though. Gotta get... Alright. Let's go ahead and disable prop sync off. Oh, ortho line.
Saab 2 Golf Mike cleared for RNAV to runway 30 descend and maintain 5,000 feet.
Get down, get down. That's good. And power back. Descend and maintain 5,000 feet. Saab 612 Golf Mike.
Aircraft calling approach, say again with your call sign.
Yeah, shut up. And we're going to go to approach mode because we are in approach mode. This is what's so cool about GPS approaches with the 530. It's actually going to give us guidance. Well, he cleared us for the approach, so we can go down to 4,200. That's on us. That's on us to get to 4,200.
Saab 2 Golf Mike altimeter 2986 at Half Moon Bay. Contact us on this frequency when on the ground to cancel IFR.
Roger, 612 Golf Mike. Start bleeding off that speed at any point in time now. Thank you. Let's go ahead and get down to 4,200 feet. Vertical speed. Get down. I would like to get down, please. Inside airspace. Yes, I know. And I'm gonna hit that initial approach fix. And look at these clouds. It's crazy how cloudy it is all of a sudden. Let's go ahead and turn on the seatbelt signs. (61 degrees Fahrenheit on the ground. And we're at 4,200 going in. We do have a glide slope and a artificial localizer and artificial glide slope as we are on a GPS approach. Come here, what's going on, buddy? You walked in just in time to watch us land. Alright, we're going to bleed off some speed here. letting that speed bleed off. Want to get down to about 140. 150 will be fine for now. And let's go ahead and go to full mode. On props. CTOT on. Auto coursing is on. And let's go to hold 150. Let's go to flaps 7. And we have a glide slope capture, which is not really an ILS glide slope, it's an artificial glide slope for GPS approaches, but that's why we love the 530 so much, right? Alright. Let's bring back the power a little bit. Is it Chimere or Chimere? Powering back just a little bit more. I want to lose some airspeed, but not so great. We're only going to break out of these. We're going to break out of these clouds at about 1,000 feet. Ceiling is at 1,000, so lights are on. Let's go ahead and throw that gear out. Go ahead and pump that throttle forward. It's got to cover the difference in aerodynamics, right? We're dirty. We're dirty at this moment. Let's pull back on the throttle just a wee bit more. Small movements. We're still descending too, that doesn't help. When I hit the dirt at about 115. Come here. I apologize, buddy. And 125, 130. Let's get to 120 and we'll hit another notch of flaps, why don't we? Another notch of flaps. Gear is down, 3 green. We got 2 notches of flaps in. We can still go another 2. CTOT is on. Auto coursing is on. Seatbelt sights are on. We have lights. Taxi lights for the light on the landing gear is on. And we're descending through the soup. Can't see a thing, but we do have an artificial glide slope, so I think we're going to be okay, guys. I hate being this low to the ground and not being able to see, but this is the fun of flying into Half Moon Bay. Definitely IFR conditions. Oh, we're starting to break out, maybe. Maybe. No, definitely not breaking out. Come on, I know the ceiling is at 1,000. A little more power. Let's go ahead and go one more notch of flaps. A little more power. Light touch. And we're at 1400 now. Tiny bit back. 1,300 feet. Up, here we go. We just broke through. And I see the runway. Alright, back on the power a little bit. Let's go ahead and disengage the autopilot. My airplane.
Approaching 30.
It says I'm low, but yeah, 4 red and you're dead, right? So we'll pull up a little bit. Just needed a wee bit more power. Power's set. We're still too low. That's alright though. We'll just write it out.
$4,000
Oh, that was hard.
remaining.
Reversing props. And turning on nose wheel steering. For a turn off here. Gotta go all the way down. Ground idle. On the power. I'll go all the way down. Well, not the best rating, the best landing in the world. It didn't feel bad though. Probably could have been a little bit faster. It was a little bit low. A little low. Way low actually.
$100 remaining.
Really, you don't say. Take those landing lights off. Strobes can come off. And let's go ahead and stop right here. Alright, flaps up. And ground idle power. CTOT can come off. Auto coursing off. Lights are good. Beacons on, strobes off, taxi lights on. And that's good. Let's go ahead and turn off the window heat. Just in case. Standby pitot can come off as well. And I think we're good for now. Yeah, I think we're good. Let's try to taxi without destroying something, shall we? Replay. Oh, you know what? We will do a replay right now. You're absolutely right. Let's do a replay. Toggle replay mode. Oh, come on. Oh. No, we didn't break out of it until we were almost right on top of it. All right, let's get a airport view. Not what I was trying to do. Here we go. It looks like I'm going to come down in the field. Look at the grass. That grass is so cool. And look at the trees. The trees are actually blowing. They're actually moving around. That's cool. Yeah, I was way low. Way low. Way low like J-Lo. Yeah, we were way off. That's alright. At least we were straight. Let's look at the positives, right? Let's get another one. Well, yeah. I think I would have come in higher and actually followed the glide path. That'd have been all right. I should heed that warning, right? Nice landing. Can you do a replay for us? Yes, sir. So what do you guys think about that? It didn't look hard, but the application said it was. Not the worst in the world. Better than some I've done, that's for sure. Where was the turnoff? Oh, the turnoff was right there. There's only one turnoff? Yeah, there's only one turnoff, and either you hit it or you don't. We could have hit it if we'd like slammed on the brakes. But I don't think my passengers, I don't think you guys would have approved of that maneuver. Can you taxi with one engine? You know what, buddy? You always ask me these things, and you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna oblige. I'm gonna oblige this time. That sounds like a good idea. How are we moving? Why are we moving? Stop. Let's make sure this thing is pushed down. Alright, this thing is pushed down. Flaps are up. Da, 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 da. Alright, you want us to taxi with one engine? Let's do it. Bring it back. And unfeather. Let's move it up in torque. It should go back down. Can't just turn the engines off on this plane. Alright, go back to ground idle start position. Let that engine spin down. And now we'll go ahead and spin it down. I will taxi with one engine just for you, sir. I don't think there's any consequence to doing that, actually. Probably saves more fuel. Alright, engine shut down. So, let's taxi, shall we? And let's make sure our lights are off. And we just did all that, right? Yeah. So we lost one gen, which is fine. We'll just turn it off. And release the brakes. It's going to obviously take more power to get going here. Oh, we're still not moving. I'm like at 50% throttle. Yeah, we're still barely moving. Just broke out. There we go. It's the warning for the... Alright guys, we're going to have to actually give it some throttle here. Wait, whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa. We're going to have to give it some right rudder here. Right rudder. We'll back off on it. Nope. This may not have been a good idea. Let's just go ahead and reset. I can't taxi with one engine. I'll try it one more time. One more time. We're gonna end up going into the weeds here. I got a lot of deflection on the rudder here. It broke free. I've got a brake on. Oh, hush. That's not going to go away unless... We're kind of taxiing here. I think we're stuck. And I think it's about to rain. Alright, guys. Alright, we're going to ground idle here for just a second. And brakes are on. Okay, stop. That's ridiculous. We're gonna have to taxi the plane. We gotta restart the engine. Well, we tried. We tried. He says, ha 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 ha. keep in mind that the flight dynamics and ground dynamics may not be exactly right for X-Plane. Alright, let's start it up. Yeah, we're in the grass. It was a good thought, though. It was worth trying. I think it would work with the IXEG or something, but this... I don't think the ground handling is exactly right on this plane. Alright, we're back up. Let's go ahead and do that. And reset the gen. Wait for a complete reset. Give me a reset. Thank you. And we'll go back to unfeather. Let it adjust. We don't even need this anymore. Can't move it yet while it's still stabilizing. And first position. And up. Alright, both engines are good. Let's release the brakes. It's going to give me a warning siren here in a minute. Alright guys, just warning you, it's going to give me a warning. We're stuck. We're going to run into that Cessna. That was great. Well guys, we're parked. It's a great, great idea. Let's give it full power. Let's do it. I just want to turn. Bye-bye, Cessna. That was fun. Alright. Let's get back on the taxiway here. Finally, maybe. Maybe not. This plane is so fickle about power. Let's go. Let's go. More power. More power. Come on, baby. Oh, that did it. Whoa. That did it. Alright. That's looking nasty out. Yeah, no good. No good. Just park there. Yeah. Now let's take a look at the field. So apparently there's all these little containers around that everybody stores their planes in. That's kind of cool. There's a personalized hangar section. Let's slow down. Where are we going? There's a personalized hangar section that you can, get personalized for your own usage. Right there, be your own personal hangar. It's kind of a cool concept. All right, let's see. All right, we got some aircraft here. We are way too big to be going next to these guys. Cutting down the first row, and that's the airport, so we're going to cut down through here, and it'll slow down. We'll just miss them, and there's the and hopefully we're not taking anybody's wings off. I don't think we will. I think we're far enough away. Maybe not. Stop. No, we're good. We can clear them. We're good. We'll just pull right at this little hangar here. That's a tight fit. All right. Parking brake is set. ground idle, and pulling back on the levers, setting them to there, turning the taxi lights off. Our beacon light should be on, I'm sorry. We should really turn some lights on in here, huh? That kind of helps. And they're stabilizing and shut down. Well, almost shut down. There's no just turning this plane on and shutting it down. And really what we should have done is have shut down one engine, have them hook up the GPU. External power on. Engine generators off. Reset these guys. Let's go ahead and turn off the recirc fans. That's already all turned off. Let's disarm the emergency lights. And they can have those off. Beacon lights can go off. And good, good, good. Let's go ahead and shut down the avionics. And good, good, good. The inverters are off. Shut down the external power and batteries to off. Alright guys, we're here. A nice piece of scenery with moving trees and moving power lines and all kinds of cool stuff. So, cool scenery. Plane glitch in. No good, plane glitch in. Did you turn on anti-skid? Where would I find the anti-skid? I never had it off. The anti-skid was always on. It was never turned off. Did we need to turn it off? I don't think we did. I think we're fine there. And reverse is all the way back. That's another oddity of this. It's not, can't use my normal reverse. How are we having noise? Whatever. But, that's the standard, and that's probably, what, 25% on my throttle quadrant. Interesting. But, a good flight nonetheless. Well, thank you guys for coming out. Quick flight out to the edge of San Francisco. Hopefully tomorrow I'd like to fly again. I'd like to jump back into some aircraft that I haven't flown in a while. The IXEG 737, 757. Maybe we'll fly out of SFO, probably 20 miles to the north, and head up to Portland. I'd like to kind of round this out by getting up close to Alaska, and maybe by the end of the week getting some bush flying done. That'd be kind of fun, I think, landing on some gravel strips, that kind of thing. This plane can technically do it as well, but we'll get some bush flying done and see how that goes. So thank you for joining very much, guys. We broke the barrier today, and as always, I appreciate your patronage. Take it easy. Have a good night, guys. Bye-bye.